All right, guys. So I'm gonna make an attempt to explain this so you guys are thinking about it when we get to practice this week, and we're gonna talk about some of this stuff at practice as well. First thing, okay, so the numbers, right? This is not important to what I'm about to say, but the numbers, technically, if you're wondering, this is how the numbers actually go. So number 5 plays a little bit deeper than the 4. The 4 technically marks. This person drops. The number 2 is on the right. Number 3 is on the left. 6 is definitely deeper. And 8 plays more box to box. 10 is a little bit above them, doing the work in this area right here. 7 is a right winger technically. 11 is a left winger technically. And then the 9 is a striker technically. Now here's what's happening right now. This week, we're going to talk a lot about this. So Eric has a ball. The communication has to be clear when Eric has a ball. But the automatic thing to do is the center backs spread up, side by side, right here. Sometimes you are moving correctly, sometimes you're moving too slow. This has to be automatic. As soon as Eric has a ball, we go right here. Right back and left back, be at a distance that's not too far, making this pass difficult. It shouldn't be a difficult pass. About 12 yards of passing, 10 to 12 yards. The fields are marked, so that should be really easy to figure out. The 6 and the 8 come a little bit deeper, so we are ready to be able to receive this ball. So if the ball starts, say the ball is rolled here, it has to be a simple roll. It can't be anything tricky. The roll here, has to be simple, nothing tricky. It's rolled here. The 6 right now, Elvis, is here, but he's more of like a decoy, right? Elvis is more of a decoy. We're really looking for Antonio. So we might work, maybe we go to the side, maybe this one takes a touch. These guys have to be very, very, very calm. Just relax. We work this well when these players are not in a hurry. Don't run with the ball. Take a touch, stand still, and then if it needs to come back here, it comes back here, goes to Antonio. If Antonio can turn out, Antonio is going to turn out. He knows how to do that. If he can't turn out, he might play it here again until we have an opportunity to turn out. Often, we are able to actually do this. So we turn, and then we play. We might play here. Austin or Fernando, who isn't playing in the 10, take a touch. Don't insist on turning. You don't have to turn because your numbers are here. So take this touch, cushion the ball. Don't play one touch. Take a touch, a good touch. Play that ball here. We can, right? Then these guys are not running away. I'm hearing someone's dad yelling for them to take off. Don't take off. We have to be available to this ball. We want to play with these numbers right here. We take this touch, and then if this is on, we play here, or we can play here. It depends. Or he's going to move here, we can play here, and now we are shifting and going, and the 6 can't take off and be with them. The 6 has to trail and always be in support. So if they can't do this work, we just come back and try to rebuild it again. If it doesn't work, we go here. But oftentimes, things open up, and typically I've seen things open up and then we come back. We don't have to come back, but these guys have got to be in support. 4 and 5, don't get too tight, because if you get too tight, you make the whole area congested. Stay a little bit deeper to start. And then as we move with the move up, make sure that you are also moving up, right? You're also moving up. Now we move. The same work we did in this area is the same work we want to do in this area. We're gonna move through here as quickly, calm but quick. But then we want to go and slow down again here in the final third, while Elvis or our 6 is at the almost somewhere in the center circle, at the top of the center circle. If this is happening and we are passing the ball with comfort while the 6 is here, we are dominating this game. That's what that means. So now we play, we're going to calm down here again. Don't be in a hurry. When we get here, Here in the middle, we move quickly as we can, and then we slow down again here with our wingers wide. The point is, when the ball is worked and it goes here, you are wide, you take a touch. Now you figure out what you want to do. Do you want to take that winger on? Is there something you want to do? Do you want to beat him more quick and cross the ball in while these guys run in, right? But if you come in this area, you are in no man's land, you're marked. Julian and Willie and more the two of you. Diego typically is fine, stays wide. But we are doing this in too much of a hurry right here. And we are stealing and killing our own space and our opportunities. Go wide, wait, breathe. Antonio might come with the ball here. He looks at you, and you will see this when you're watching the video. He looks at you, he decides you're not open enough because you're here. You think you're open, whoever the person is. You think you're open, but you're not. So he's turning and going that way, and you're wondering why you didn't get the ball. You were not open enough. Go wide and wait, right? He's going to also use you. So if Antonio has a ball here and you're wide, sometimes he'll just take off and you take this space, right? He'll take that space. That's why you stay wide. Because if you're here, you're marking us. Now you're playing for the other team, right? Now, another thing we want to work on and perfect is, especially when Austin is back, is this little play right here. We are working the ball in this area. We're working the ball in this area. He comes here as a decoy, more central. And I talked about Austin taking up this space and coming over here and stand still. Ricky or whoever is playing in this position is calm and plays a ball through here. You take a touch. Don't worry about a defender that is behind you. This does not matter. A defender that's behind you doesn't matter. Like, all he can do is foul you. Take a good touch. Don't be in a hurry. If you can turn, but more often than not, you take a good touch, you play it here or you play it here, move in a space where you can receive it again, and then he comes here and he's available, and then we go through here. Or if Austin gets this ball and is not marked a turn, Austin, we want you to move as quickly as you can somewhere in this area, and then do what you've been doing, which is where you turn and you're looking for the trail here. You're looking for the trail here, and then you guys can start to play, and then we can really calm down in the final third. Do you guys understand? If we calm down in this final third, if we are playing really calm around this area, like we have mastered to do here, we have a lot of goal scorers. We can beat teams 5-0, no problem. Christian is going to score goals here. Carlos is going to score goals here. Let me see. Christian is going to score. Carlos is going to score. Ande is going to score goals here. Julian will score goals here for fun. Caleb will score goals here. And so on. Enrique, who is also a forward player, will score goals here. But we have to do the work. Austin will score here. Antonio will score here. But we have to move through this third quickly, but with calm. Quickly. If we can drive that ball, Austin, if we can get it, and we can beat one defender and drive it, let's drive it. And come down here at the top of the key while Irvis trails. And he trails maybe a little to be available for the pass. And he trails a little bit more inside. And they trail here. So if we can't play here, we just play it back. Last thing. There's been a lot of Eric. So sometimes we develop this play. Right? Boom, boom, boom. We play. Yeah, let me see. We develop this play. And then we use you here. Or we use you here. From right here, we play you here. And sometimes, under no pressure, you kick it up. You're gonna actually stand on the side, right? You're gonna be a little bit on the side. We play the ball to you here. Take a touch. Most of the time, this one is available. Don't do anything fancy, anything scary. Take a good touch and just keep it simple and play it over here. Right back and left back. Don't play the ball across. Don't play the ball across. Don't play the ball across. Don't play here across. This is never a good pass. Even if you see this guy on, please don't play this ball across. Like, utilize the people that are next to you. Don't hesitate to make the simple pass. Make the simple pass and play. But our main objective for this week is in this area right here. That's our main objective. We are confident in the work that's happening back here. If we come down, we are confident in this work. What we need is, once we get out here, can we do quality work in this third and move, transition quickly and come down again here in the final third. I think this board may be turned, and so you guys will have to do the best work that you can to actually see what I'm talking about. But please, 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 please pay attention to this. Don't play what you think. Play according to the plan we have. Don't play, especially against guys on the sides. You're doing a lot of your own stuff. You're doing a lot of your own stuff. Here, it might not work as well sometimes, but majority of the time, this is working. We are confident about this work right here. Majority of the time. We are not yet there in this space right here. That's what we're going to be working on next. But in order for this to work, wingers, you have to be as confident as the right back and the left backs have been on the ball more often than not. All right? Cheers.